What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back with another video with the R1M. This time, the R1M, as you guys saw from the title and thumbnail, it is gonna get a full-on remodel design for the track. We're going to the track tomorrow, technically this weekend, but I do not want to risk damaging all this amazing carbon fiber, and I wanted something a little cool and unique, you know, a little redesign for the R1M since the bike. I have had it like the longest besides the H2, but I've definitely put on the most miles on this bike, so I want to try something a little different and protect the carbon fiber fairings for the track. But the new design that we did was absolutely amazing. Shout out to AU Moto Fairing for hooking it up with the fairings for this bike. They did an amazing job, and now I'll show you guys the fairings, the install, go through the install, and then we'll probably still go on a little ride after with the new fairings. And I'm really excited to show you guys the new design for this bike, because I've had those fairings for a while and I've really wanted to put it on the bike, but it's a lot of work because I have to pretty much do everything from the front face, the complete side, because it's all carbon fiber, this right here, the airbox cover, the tail, literally everything on this bike is going to be custom, and I'm very excited to share that with you guys. And yeah, just show you how it's gonna look. And we already pretty much did the track prep for this bike. We already got axle sliders, tires, coolant, flush, engine ice, oil, brake bled. Like, there's a lot, you know. The bike is good and ready. Tires are still kind of fresh, but we'll ride it after, see how it is with the new fairings. So without further ado, I'm gonna cut to pretty much me installing parts, because you guys never see that. And I'll show you also the unboxing of the new fairings. The face, first piece. So I went with a satin white finish with the blue R1M decals. I think this is gonna look sick, to be honest. I'm excited to put this on. We've got a windscreen as well. They literally ship you completely everything. Like, even the plastic pieces that come stock on the bike are all included in the package. The front nose, like literally everything. Let me pick it up to properly show you guys. Yeah, if you're not familiar with this, this is the front nose of the R1M, or the R1. I'm gonna keep my stock one. You know, these, they're just plastics. I mainly want to protect the carbon fiber and replace them with a satin white new design. You got the tail. Ooh, a piece I have not unboxed and seen yet, which is like kind of the air filter airbox cover in front of the tank. Everything is really well packaged so that it's, you know, safe. Look how clean that looks. Satin white front fender as well, replacing the carbon. Got those little side pieces that go right here. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put these specifically on, because I kind of want to keep some of the carbon. I'm like, if these get damaged, it's not that big a deal. I mainly want to save like the big OEM pieces, like the front face and the side panels. But obviously, since I'm doing that, I don't want the back to be silver, so I'm doing the tail as well and the airbox as well. So only the tank is pretty much gonna be silver. And yeah, other than that, it should be kind of like all flowing and nice with the white. As I said, all the plastic. So even this piece that I have in carbon, I could replace it and just go back to plastic, you know, to protect it. But honestly, I feel like this piece is good over there, you know. Unless the bike goes tumbling, which at that point it's pretty much total, then this piece should be fine. More brackets and pieces. They literally give you like in the entire bike build, to be honest, in this, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think like, I mean, if I had a naked R1, I could pretty much build it from scratch if I have the frame and engine. This is insane. The entire undertail of this bike, I have that still in the regular plastic, just like this one, so I'm not going to replace this because it's a lot of work. But in the future, I do want to get this in carbon fiber, actually, so maybe we'll do some sort of install in the future. Main piece, the side fairings. Look at that. They even send you tank pads. That's really nice. I didn't even know that they send you bolts as well. So literally this is like complete fairing set for an amazing deal. Alright, and now I'm gonna start building the bike, and I will get back to you guys when it's done or almost done. Hopefully there's no complications, but it should be all good. And yeah, I'll be right back. Welcome back. As you guys can see, I have a lot, pretty much all of it done except for the front. I built the front together, kind of put like the dark windscreen with the new front face, but I am not sure if I'm going to be putting the tail on, just because the R1M tail is a little different. I kind of didn't want the tank to be the only thing that's silver, so I might keep the tail silver, matching the tank and all that, but I have the front fender, this is insane. Alright, we're squeezing through. But yeah, I put the side pieces on. If you guys saw in the start when I started up the bike, I did this airbox cover. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? I did the front mudguard hugger and the sides. So I guess that's it. Oh, and I replaced my carbon side pieces by my knees. I'm trying not to look down because there's traffic in case someone like cuts right in front of me. But right here, remember, they were carbon. I put the ones that have the stomp grips on for more grip, and so I don't scratch my carbon ones since I already had to take them off. But yeah, the only thing I have left is pretty much do the front face, and it should be good. But I figured I'd do it in kind of like a two-part. So for this video, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go drop it off at Molly Motorsports. It's a dealership that I got my M1000 from. They are actually gonna be taking mine and my friend's bike, and they're also gonna be going to the track with us. So we're all gonna be going together. So they offered to pretty much take my bike in their closed trailer. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to them to drop this bike off, and then I'm gonna come back. We're gonna take like our car, and then I'm gonna put like the front face. I'll bring the tail just in case, because when I put the front face, I kind of like had that image in my head where, you know, like my V4R, where I kind of had like the carbon all in the front, or the like colors in the front, and the tail is just like carbon or black essentially. For this bike, I wanted to like tail to stay silver, matching the tank, and the entire front is white with all the blue accents. So that's kind of like my vision for it. But I will bring the tails just in case, because I really like the blue stickers that they have on them with the R1M blue. So I still might be installing these. So we're gonna bring the front face and the tail, and on the track day tomorrow, we're either gonna like put them on or maybe not. I'm not sure yet. The front face for sure, but the tail I'm like kind of 50-50 about. But I'll update you guys if I do put it on, and we'll do kind of like maybe the proper reveal tomorrow, I guess. Then I was planning on doing it today, but we're running late, and you know, as you guys see, there is traffic, so the track is about like 3 hours away, so I wasn't able to put on all the pieces right before, and I wasn't very sure about the tail, so I want to ask the boys too. Also, do you guys like my new gloves? I got like another pair of shorties, because the only pair of shorties I have were the A-Stars that you guys always ask me about. But yeah, they're from Alpine Stars. These are Dainese. I wanted the Dainese pair of short gloves just because they kind of just go with the rest of my Dainese stuff. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the design of this bike? the satin white with the blue. I think like I've always wanted a white bike, but no company makes like a nice white bike. The Gixxer 1000 is kind of like nice with their white with like the bluish kind of like sparkle in it. I really like it, but I feel like a Gixxer at the end of the day is blue, not really white. I feel like white is there's no company where their main color is white, but I've always wanted a white bike. White is like my favorite color, if you guys do count it as a color. All my cars have been white, so I've always wanted a white bike, so that's why we went with a satin white finish on this bike with the blue details. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I like keep it for a little bit longer, ride with it with the way it looks? Obviously, like later down the line, I didn't know that, I forgot the fact that like I would need to get badges, so I'll probably buy some Yamaha badges to put right here. And what else would I get? Probably, yeah, just badges and put all the rest of the parts on. I'm also debating if I should put the Rizoma cells on the new face, but I'm not really sure if I want to do that because I'm not going to be using it at the track. But if I do keep it for the street with the white fairings for a little bit, then kind of like, why not, you know? The sad news is that I wanted two things that I wasn't able to achieve. First of all is tune the bike with Brent tuning. Couldn't do that because, as I've said before, the last company that tuned my bike locked the ECU, so I have to pretty much like reach out to that company or figure out some way where I can unlock it, or the other way is to pretty much buy a new ECU, which I wanted to do but I didn't have time to do it for the track. And that's the main thing that is kind of like a bummer, that I really wanted to get done, to have like a much smoother and better performing bike. And the other thing is that I wanted to, well, it's a thing that broke, which is the quick shifter on my bike. You guys always ask about the quick shifter. You're like, oh, how are you shifting without using the clutch? It's a quick shifter auto blipper. A lot of the newer bikes have it. This bike came with a quick shifter, but it got upgraded to an auto blipper, but which is pretty much up and down shifting. And I'm pretty sure like that my sensor is out, so now I have to shift old school with a clutch, which isn't horrible. It's just I haven't done it in like probably like 2-3 years, so it's just gonna feel a little weird. And obviously like the whole purpose of a quick shifter is that you get lightning fast shift, so for the track it's actually beneficial, and it's one less thing to kind of like think and worry about. But it's not that big of a deal. I guess I'll just be shifting at the end of the day. They told me that it's kind of like a slow track, so I don't think we're going to be going like too fast at the track. They said like you'll top out at like 125 or something like that, which is honestly like really slow in comparison to the track that I usually go to. Like usually we're doing 120s in a turn. So I feel like I'm not going to be switching gears as much. I'm probably going to be like in second, third gear most of the time. I don't even know if I need to be in third gear. So I feel like I'm going to be in like, I don't know, mostly second, maybe first, maybe third. Not really sure yet. We'll see how the track is and kind of like where my power band is at too. Thing. Thank you, shout out again to AU Moto Fairings or AMF for short, for providing me with those amazing fairings. Honestly, the fitment was almost perfect, almost like OEM. I didn't like struggle at all with like almost anything, which was like pretty impressive for aftermarket fairings. Like even like the highest quality of carbon fiber and other fairings usually have fitment issues, so it was just really kind of like nice and impressive not having to worry about that, and pretty much having fairings that like I literally bought out of the box and put them on, replaced them, no problem. You know, I didn't Dremel nothing, I didn't adjust absolutely nothing, everything just fit right in. So that was definitely nice. also want you guys to let me know in the comments to pretty much, should I keep the bike in its final form? Well, you guys haven't really seen the final form, and I haven't either. I feel like when I put it all together, I'm gonna really like it, and I'm just gonna keep it. Like I missed a shift in this one. Just not the smoothest right now at the moment. But it's okay, hopefully we'll get used to it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna mess me up a few times at the track, especially because it's a track that I've never been at before. I tried. I didn't do all of them though. I have the tail. I'm not sure if I want to do the tail. I'm like 50-50 about it.
As long as you got the main ones, the size of the...
I want to do the front for sure because the front is really sick.
Do you have it with you?
So it didn't fit in the bag. So I'll just bring it and we can probably do it like either at the track or later tonight.
Bring in tools too, so if you
yeah. I literally barely need anything. The front is really easy. I just need, I mean, you know how it's done.
R1M, but the battery was dead.
That's what they told you. They just don't want you on one. All right. Yeah, I think it even looks good like this because like the silver almost looks white, but then that's the whole point why I did this. That's that I didn't want to damage my carbon fiber, and B, I kind of wanted like a new look. So we're definitely gonna do the front face, and I feel like the all white with the dark visor will look really cool. Yeah, this 899 is sick. I need me a track bike for sure if I want to do this more often, so I don't have to keep swapping fairings and stuff like that. I'll probably buy me like maybe a 959 or I don't know, a V2 or maybe an MV Agusta F3. You know, a lot of like great options. I don't need like a liter. Actually, I need a liter bike for like the faster tracks, but most of the tracks around here you don't even need to use that much power. So I feel like a 7-800 would be like perfect. Like, as I said, like we're gonna be topping out like 125, which is like second/third gear on these bikes, which is kind of like pointless just having a big bike on a small track like that with all the extra power. But yeah, it's good. I'm gonna pause this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this install. Again, shout out to AU Moto Fairings. If you guys do want to get fairings, I'll have the link down in the description below. Make sure you check them out and get you fairings that fit like OEM. Super easy to install, as you guys can see. Like, they ship everything. Like, they even give me that plastics, not just like the outside fairings, but literally everything, bolts, all of it. I do need to wipe the bike down, and yeah, next video you guys will see her complete, kind of like the reveal, or actually I might even add it like later on in this video today. If we end up doing it kind of tonight, I'll like film it and just kind of show you the finished product. But yeah, today's been very busy, but we managed to get most of it done. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. I put back the plastic with the sump grips instead of the carbon fiber. So alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next one during the track day or something like that. Peace out and ride safe. You guys are probably really confused right now. I don't even know if you can hear me well, but if you can't tell, we're at the track. We're all set up. It's like 2:30 at night or something like that. Yeah, everyone else is asleep, but we're up, and we're supposed to be up in like 3-4 hours. But I did finish the R1M, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like with a new front face. So tomorrow is going to be a whole different video of pretty much riding at the track. Sorry if the generator for this camper thing is a bit too loud, but yeah, it's a mess. We've been setting up and they're making food and all that. But check out some of the bikes with the boys. 899, another R1M with aftermarket fairings, We got a Ninja 400, another R1, V4S right here. We got a little Grom to just ride around, and the Yamaha. Can't tell me that this does not look good. Super happy with it. Sorry that I'm like very tired. As I said, it's like 2:30 a.m. and we're supposed to be up in a few hours. But yeah, the R1M is complete. All the lights are already like kind of blacked out for the track. I hope also you guys can hear me over this super loud generator. But yeah, we're all set. So thank you for watching again. Bye.